Fire away,
I
somebody.
just got the update on Jared getting looked at for concussion among other things. Did you get a chance to talk to him at all? Obviously, it looked like a pretty rough fall.
No, it was rough. He got the report, he's going to the hospital to get checked out. He obviously was having some trouble breathing there. I thought maybe got the wind knocked out of him, but not sure what was going on there, but never quite seen one like that before, so let's hope he's okay and we'll see what the report is from the hospital.
Nick, when you look at a game, when you look at a game like this, you know, the preseason, I mean, Tyrese also had a scare as well. You know, when he was hitting the back of the head, and you look at PG getting hurt. I mean, is it something that can be done? You know, is there too many games being played in the preseason, or you just gotta go with it? It just seems like you're walking on eggs.
Well, I don't think we've played those guys a ton, right? We've tried to schedule it so we could get a look at some people and a lot of people and all those kind of things. I mean, there are a couple of freak injuries. It's not because they're playing too many minutes or any of that kind of stuff. So just unlucky, and hopefully get all that unluckiness out of the way and move forward.
Obviously not the story of the night, but you guys were nearly perfect from the line up until the very end. How has that become something that now seemingly
Well, it's
at least...
about time. I don't think we've shot them very good in the preseason till tonight, so that's good to see.
To be fair, your group last year was one of the best free
Yeah.
throw shooting teams ever,
Yeah.
right? So how have you been emphasizing that? What do you like to see over there?
Well, we work on it pretty diligently, I think, as a team, and you're right. I think we were number 2 in the league last year, and we're trying to improve on that. So it's good to see all those guys make them tonight. I mean, we got obviously Joel's a really good shooter. We got a lot of guys that shoot a super high percentage on the team, so that helps.
Tyrese talked in training camp about working on the lob pass, and like we obviously saw a lot of that tonight. Just what are the biggest keys to getting the timing right and the arc right on all of that? And
just some time out there on the floor, I think, as well, and obviously, you know, when he gets by the primary defender, there's going to be some secondary help there, and for him to kind of sense those guys are peeling out hard. We've tried to work on a little more speed to the rim with those guys, because people will step up and send a lot of bodies towards Tyrese. So that's you know, something we haven't done a lot. Didn't do much at all last year, so it's good to have a couple of guys we can do it with this year. Yeah.
What KJ of KJ's night, just as overall?
No, he was good, right? Really good. I think that again, just trying to take a look at some things, give him a chance to start. He was really tough defensively. He was good on the glass as well. You know, he finishes down there, and he plays with a pretty good sense of knowing what's going on out there too. So he's a kind of like a small power forward out there, but he's capable of moving his feet on the perimeter and guarding good players.
Nick, you looked a little bit animated when Ricky missed the rebound in the first half, and the Nets got the second chance out of it, and you pulled him out of the game pretty quickly after that, and you responded with a pretty strong, attentive second half.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him about that play at all? Or?
Yeah, we you know, again, like we sat down and watched a bunch of film, me and him, yesterday, and I just, you know, tell him he's got to be more of a factor on the glass, and I thought he was at least going there, and going there is where it starts. You got to go consistently, right? I thought he had a chance to get that one, right? And obviously he didn't, and they hit a shot, I think a 3 out of it, but he had a couple really good ones in the second half, where again, he's such an athlete that he's got to find a route in there that he can use that without either getting bumped, or when somebody looks to block him out, he's got to change directions and things like that and keep fighting so he can get to the athleticism side of his game. But I think it's a big thing for him to help us on the glass, both ends.
Since day one of camp, you've talked about how comfortable Kelly looks compared to maybe last year. I mean, tonight, I think he got to the free throw line 7 times, I believe. I mean, is that something that you kind of told him, like, yo, get to the basket, use your...
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good attacking player, right? And we've done it, we have worked with him a lot on attacking the rim and not, I mean, playing through some of the physicality, right? I don't like it when he gets stripped and thinks he gets fouled or whatever, and we've really been on him about that. And I think tonight he just, you know, he was getting hit, obviously, because he was getting fouls called, but he wasn't, I think he had maybe one that he coughed up, but other than that, he got to the line. Again, he just looks really comfortable out there. Teams seem to play off him a bit, and he can, you know, when he's going, he can rise up and hit those. He usually does it and kind of bunches a little bit.
They outscored Brooklyn 30-16 in that fourth quarter. For a lot of that, they had 4 of their starters on the floor. You had a lot more of your depth pieces.
Yeah.
I guess how encouraging is it for you to see guys like Bona and Edwards being able to hold their own and actually outscore, you know, established NBA players?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, really hard to read anything into preseason and what kind of tempo and stuff's going on out there. But Justin's done nothing but play solid the whole preseason. He's played really good defensively. He's made really good decisions offensively, and it was really nice to see Bona. Like, that's what we haven't seen much of his running and his pop, and you know, it's nice to see him up there grabbing, you know, tough rebounds. Made a couple really good offensive plays. That was really good to see out of him because we hadn't seen it yet. So it was nice to see him. We're going to need him.
You talked about Gershon Yabusele before the game, and
Yeah.
now you might see more opportunity for him at
Yeah.
the 4 in this game, and lo and behold, we did.
Yeah.
What did you see from him playing the 4 tonight?
He was good. He was good all night, but it was it's a tough game to do it in because they're playing, you know, 4 wings or guards almost the entire game, like a lot of speed out there. So we did it, and then we kind of went to some zone a little bit, so we wouldn't have to chase him around. And we went 2 for 4. They hit a 3. They hit a 3. They missed one. I think we stole the next one. So the 4 possessions that he was in the zone, we went 50-50 on.
You promised to look at the extended group tonight, and we got to look at everybody.
Yep.
So as you reflect on this group as a whole that you've had over the last couple months, any standouts, any guys that you're hoping see some success as the season unfolds?
Well, I think that there's, you know, obviously some guys that are new to us that are going to play big roles. I think drum size and Yabusele's played really well, right? And again, I've already said Kelly and KJ look like different guys to me, just with their comfortability of coming back. Eric Gordon did a nice 7-minute impersonation of himself tonight, right? He runs down the floor and gets open and shoots the ball in, right? I mean, that's and he really knows how to play too. And the other thing is he's pretty tough. He had a couple guys try to take him down there and post him up, and he just stands them up. You know, he's really, really, really good as far as his physicality. I don't know, I could go on, but that's enough for now.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, all right, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Zach.